I wonder if anybody's up and at 'em this week. Actually, Saturday night, you shouldn't be. You should be out doing something instead of watching me. Yeah. But I have nothing better to do because I feel that what I do maybe help somebody. And that's the joy I get of doing that in my life. But you should be helping yourself first. Remember, we all have to help ourselves first, because if we're not doing well, man, we can't help anybody else. So the first thing is you got to help yourself. Is that right, Yuri? You got to help yourself first. And that's what life is about. First, you help yourself, then you help as many other people as you can before you die. Yeah. Because I really don't think, and I'm an old guy, so you shouldn't trust me. Yeah, I'm sure I didn't think this way when I was 35. But at 75, actually 76, it sounds a little more reasonable. But whatever it is, whatever your motives are, you have problems. And it's learning how to solve them in a little different way than other people are teaching them. Learning how to solve them that you never learned in school. Learning how to solve them that you'll never find in Google. Yeah, nobody tells you that. Everybody tells you to do the same thing somebody did yesterday. And the problem with that is that don't work no more. Hello, Fatimo, HBD to you. Happy birthday. Guess. Please send me an Opportunity Zone rate. Oh, I think I just saw it. Yeah. I'll send out another group tomorrow. And actually, I just did a better report on the Opportunity Zone thing. I guess the last time I did a video was on Opportunity Zones. Maybe it was, maybe I forget all day. I've been doing reports all day, custom reports. And Katie, now you asked me some interesting questions, Katie. And I'm not sure if you're a member. So I don't know how to answer your questions. If you remember, that's real easy on Let's Go Help on the closed Facebook group. Kaylee, are you on YouTube as well as broadcasting? Yes, I'm on both YouTube and Facebook broadcasting, because I have a lot of people that watch YouTube, they sign up, and then they don't know what to do after that. They can't get on, forget, because it's a little complicated. You have to, first of all, pay money to join, which is like $20. And then you go to the closed Facebook group and request access. And then when we see your name there, then we check out your name. And then we say, okay, and then you come back on and you're able to ask questions, see everybody else and things like that. Irving Brown, me too. Are you doing a me too on me? Is that, did I did something in my past that I'm not sure if it was a me too or not? Is that oh, you are a member? Oh, great, Katie. Well, ask me those questions within there, because then I know, and I could really shovel that stuff out. Now today, Actually, probably about the last 2 or 3 days, the headline of this, here's our 10 ways I help people get free money to solve their financial problems. Okay, and I said this week, actually it's probably the last 2 or 3 days. I get so many now, it's really fun, but it takes me some time, so it takes me a time or two to get near to you to answer your question. Isama, can't hear you. You can't hear me? Yuri, can you hear me? Donald, can you hear me? These are people on Let's Go Help in Facebook. Can you guys hear me? Because Ismail said he can't hear me. I don't know if it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic. Jesus. Super happy I can hear you. Okay, yeah, that's YouTube. YouTube guys are hearing me. Now, it is can't hear. I can now. Okay, you can. Okay, so that was just one. Whew, good. I took all that. You missed so much. You're gonna have to really go back and listen to the beginning earlier. Okay. Anyway, so here are the things that put your audio just fine. Good. Here are the 10 questions that I answered. This is just 10 of maybe 50 that I did. But here. I had a fellow, actually, they called on Let's Go Help, and they said, where can my friend and I get funding to start a soil sampling business in Georgia? Okay, Now that's what they want. They know how to do it. They just know they need help in getting all the particulars on how to start a business, what finding customers and stuff like that, and even financial help. I mean, that sounds like a real good, boring business that will make a lot of money over the long run. And so that's why I sent them a whole bunch of sources to get, and just in the Georgia area. Actually, it was Atlanta, Georgia. Here's another one. Where can I get money to finish my PhD in physical therapy? Okay, actually, I found I have a video of how to get free college on anything, and that's about a 20-minute video. And then I sent her this 340 grant programs and scholarships just for the healthcare professionals, just for health. And it's by Johnson & Johnson. They did this. So you find, what I do is I find people already collect this stuff and then plagiarize that. Because that's what really the internet's becoming now, is that people who are what they call curating, like you curate a museum, you decide what goes in the museum. That's what I do. I'm part of that. Yes, I paid $20, but I don't know how to utilize, so I dropped membership. Oh, Kaylee, well, you go to, let me write this here, www. Yeah, it's new and I'm screwed up, and Facebook, facebook.com/groups/Let's Go Health. Okay, so after you pay, that's where you go in Facebook. And there, I mean, I got a dozen or so training videos on everything, real estate to retirement, to crowdfunding, all this kind of stuff. And I'm giving away free books there too. So the things I sell that you're going to get for free, not all of them, but a whole bunch. I hear you in Virginia. Great, Howard. And so it's really, well, I'm biased, so don't trust me. But get there, because the best part of that is you ask me a question. Here's a question I got. Okay, where's the best products? What are the best products for me to get government contracts for? Okay, now this is a complicated answer and everything, but I'm giving him all the sources and the help and everything that's available to do that. If you go on the internet and look at that stuff, I mean, you're not going to live long enough. Only because I've been doing this 50 years, probably 30 or 40 probably, that I know it and have sources to save you a lot of time. If you don't want to know stuff, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't work for everybody. And by the way, that's it. Not all my stuff. I mean, I have no guarantee that you're going to get money in what I give you. All I can guarantee is these are real places that give out money for that. And you try to find those in Google, they're going to take you all year. So that's why it just saves you. So if none of these places get money, then I tell you the truth. What I can do now, and I do for people, is think of other ways to solve that problem without money. See, once you go through, okay, nobody's going to give you money. You still want to do it? Okay, let's think hard and find another way, because there are ways, and that's what I'm good at doing. And that's why I do a lot on the phone. Okay, where can I get my student loan forgiven? Okay, a lot of these people are marketing now out there about student loan. Oh, call me and call me back. And when I grow up, I want to be like, oh, thank you, Shelton. That's so nice. Kaylee, thank you. Donna Kennedy. Oh, how you doing, Kennedy? Again, where can I get my, that we're getting inundated because people know that you're worried, and so when you worry, man, that means there's a huckster out there who wants to get money from you to ease your worry. And now they're going to show you all the legitimate programs are all government programs. So I show you where they are. You don't have to. They're going to get money for it. They're going to. They charge $300-400 one way or another. They say it won't, but they'll take it out of your student loan money or something. They're going to get it. And that's money that you can't use either for yourself or to pay down your student loans. Where can I? Okay. Now here's another question. Number 6. What can I do now that the affiliate marketing program I purchased is losing money? I talked to so many people that, join some program that promised them they're going to be an internet millionaire if they just buy this thing. You need help with student loans, John? Okay, if you're a member, then just put that in. I got all this stuff. If you're not a member, then go through, I have 3,000 YouTube videos and they're in there. So go to my place and search there and you'll probably find something that will really help you. Marketing. So they paid, 300, 3,000, 30,000, to have this push the button marketing campaign. That you can't do. I mean, people promise that. I'm sure they'll find somebody, some outlier that had happened, and they have testimonial and all this kind of stuff. But when you get that, it's not going to work. I mean, maybe you'll be an outlier and it will work, but 44% of the time, it won't. LaMonica Hicks, where can I find money to start a microgreens growing company? Good idea. Actually, I have a video on somebody microgreens doing that. I'll show you all the sources for money, but what I would do first if I were you, because it's in the agriculture, call your local county cooperative extension service. So if you live in Montgomery County, Maryland, because there's like 3 or 4 Montgomery counties in the United States. So you put Montgomery, Maryland County Cooperative Extension Service. Call them. Make an appointment. Tell them you want to start a business with microgreens. Okay. Who can I talk to? Who can I talk to? Okay. Also, what that is, that's a hot topic too. Cook County. Good. Okay. So they're pretty hip on all this kind of stuff. So you want to talk to somebody. Another thing, what you're looking for, something like microgreens, man, that's perfect for what they have called are accelerators. Accelerators are looking for hot kind of ideas and stuff like that to take a new business, give them money, give them everything they need. All you have to do is have the idea and the energy, and they provide everything else: consulting, banks, technology help, everything. Where can I get money to start a cult? You don't need money to start a cult. There's too much social media to start a cult. And if you need money to do it, then you're doing it the wrong way. Because if you don't know how to do it without money, you're never going to learn how to do it with money. Otherwise, because you'll learn how to do it with money and not get enough money in that you're spending. Now that you'll learn, but you won't learn how to be successful. And being successful is not spending more money than you're getting. It's spending less money than you're getting. I need money because no money, no honey. Well, you got to maybe work on your style too. Yeah. No wife, no life. Wow. Well, maybe that's good. I've had a couple of those, few of those, I should say. It's hard. I mean, everything we do in life is hard. I mean, whether it's struggling with a relationship or struggling trying to find what's right for us in life to do, it is very, very difficult. As a 95-year-old aunt of my wife said, yes. I mean, and she talked about, she was looking out the window in her little nursing home and said, how beautiful the trees are, whatever. I said, what do you think about every day? And she said, how beautiful the trees are. And I could see the birds and how great everything is. And that's great. And I said, really? Don't you think anything bad? And she looked at me right in the eyes and said, oh yeah, life is brutal. Now that's a 95-year-old woman who had a pretty successful life, pretty much a life of leisure, and life is brutal. And I think that's what it is for all of us. So why try to pretend it's perfect? Why try to play for perfect? You play for screwed up, brutal. And if you train yourself to do that, man, you're a winner. If you train yourself to have everything work perfectly and everybody's going to be nice, everything is this is, I just press this button, I'll make money and do this. No. Why? You just be frustrated the hell out of yourself because why? Life is brutal. So you might as well play with that. So now I remember when I got an MBA school, they teach me how to run everything perfectly, And I'm starting all these businesses and failing, and because none of them worked right. Well, shit, you can't, I'm trying to make everything work right. Nothing ever works right. So why train yourself to be successful when things are right? No, you got to be successful when everything screws up. So if you can't be successful when everything screws up, then you're not going to be successful because that happens 99, 44, 100% of the time. So that's why you got to train yourself to screw up. Not be successful, screw up, because that's how things happen. And so you might as well train yourself to deal with that. That everything you're going to do, or 99, 44% of the things you're going to do is going to fail. It's a plan for failure. That's going to happen more times than anything. I mean, look at these Baseball players, 30% average is terrific. So 2/3 of the time, they're not even hitting the goddamn ball. They're the best in the world. So the rest of us are just mediocre. So what do you expect from us? Basically, I'm wanting to know if there's a market for my idea for homemade pet food delivered via ice cream truck kind of delivery. Well, Kaylee, you don't know, I don't know, and any expert who tells you there is or there isn't is probably wrong. You don't know. You can't. You go out now, Kay. Don't forget what the hell they said, because you start doing it. You just start doing it and figure out what's going on. Don't you? I mean, here's a way to figure it out. Here's one way to figure it out. You go online and start a crowdfunding campaign. You want people to buy your what is it? Your homemade pet food on a daily basis. So, okay, you give me, if I get 50 subscribers, I'll start the business. Okay, so you get maybe 50 subscribers and $50 a month or whatever. And so a couple $1,000 in your business, and you start delivering it. See what the hell happens. What? You got a car, you got a kitchen, and you just start making a dozen of these things or so and see if anybody's going to buy the goddamn thing. That's the thing, the way you do it. Don't try to do this big business plan. Sure, there's a gazillion ways to make money, and that will just postpone you finding out if there's any market or not. You find out if there's a market by just doing a few and seeing. Take them down to a local farmer's market and put a table there. Hey, this is homemade. I'll deliver it to your house every Thursday or whatever the hell it is. Just do it. Don't talk to experts and they're going to tell you 50 ways to make money, and then you have to go out and find that money, and then you're going to lose it because that's probably not going to be the right way to do it, and then you're back to square one, but you learned a lot. So you can learn a lot without spending all that money, okay? Homemade pet food, I would buy that, I guess, not butt that. See, there you got a sale already there. None of either. Oh, and actually, that's another thing. Who helps you with food-related businesses, even if it's pet food, is the County Cooperative Extension Service. See, they help you make money out of your kitchen. That's right. So your County Cooperative Extension business, MPL. How do I do that? What is that? I'm not sure that was. That's brilliant. Aha. And let's see. Let's go. It is Eddie. Oh yes. I think. Did I find you on Facebook yet? Facebook, thank you. In Facebook, you for the information you sent me. Okay, so Eddie, then you're all okay on Facebook now? You're okay? Send it. So, cool. So do you think the Facebook thing, it sounds like I sent you something on Facebook, Eddie. I'm not sure. Tell the other folks if it was good or not. You probably don't know for sure yet. But at least I deliver, and I'll deliver. Every website I give you is somebody who gives it money for free or free help or anything. It's not people. Every website I give, and maybe there's a few that sneak in there. Matthew, tell Rain how to join the group. Oh, okay. How do you join? You go to www.free.lesgo.com/group. No, lesgo.com. Let's Go Help. Okay, www.free.lesgo.com/Let's Go Help. Help me, Wanda. Help me, Wanda. Let's see, what are we? Good idea. Kaylee. Detox say, I have an old coin from ancient Rome and I found on the beach in Israel. Oh my God. How can I sell this or where? You don't want to sell it. You want to get it evaluated. And let's see, how the hell do you get evaluated without somebody charging an arm and leg, right? Well, any evaluation you get, don't take that as gospel. You got to get more than one evaluation, because people are going to sucker you in that that's not much, and they'll take it off your hands or something, So you have to get more than one answer to that. Where would I go? Well, I'm sure there's a lot of dealers and stuff like that. You're looking for a nonprofit, that could give you some advice that they're not selling you something. How do you find that? I would think, I would go to the U.S. Mint somewhere. I would call the library at the U.S. Mint. Okay, that's what's neat. The government had library. Every agency has libraries, and so what they're interested in money, right? History of money. So you get a research librarian at the U.S. Mint. Man, they've had that question before. And you have to. It may take you 6 or 7 phone calls to find those people. That's okay. Otherwise, you're going to go on the internet, on Google, but okay, you put usmint.gov on Google, and then you get there and you look for the library. You get there and then you call. Now, if you can't find the library on their website, then just call the main number. I'm looking for the library, okay, for the agency. It's going to be a .gov. Anybody's not a .gov, you say, I'm gone. I lost that coin. See, Oliver's he'll settle for a piece of the action. Okay, thank you very much. A nonprofit, okay, U.S. Mint. U.S. Mint is really a government agency. But if you do happen to run into a nonprofit, okay, nothing with .com until you know a lot of stuff and how to use these people. USMint.gov, okay. Detox Lady, she does her research. Detox Lady does research. Detox Lady does research. She does research. Now, she may be better than me, right? So I'm charging $20. Maybe she'll charge less and do it for you. What do you think? You think she would? I think she would. You think she would? Okay, here's another one. Oh, the marketing. Yeah, I mean, those affiliate marketing program, people promise you. I know you don't know your options, so you get into it. I mean, I've been that way too. I've got taken lots like that. Sell Botox, get rich. Yeah, both of them. Okay, here's another question. Where can I get help to write a business plan and get money for a logistics company? Actually, what it's trying to do is a trucking company. Yeah, they call that logistics, I guess, nowadays. See, and that's easy, man, because every county, every city, every state wants you to start something like that, because that obviously is something that's going to hire people, right? Any other veteran programs? Yes, lots, but they're very few compared to all the programs. So if you're only looking for veterans programs, that's not good. You just want to solve a problem. You don't care if it's from a veterans, even if you are a veteran, you don't care if you get it from a veterans program or normal program or a program in the toilet, as long as you got it, right? But the best place I found is your county veterans service office. County Veterans Service Office. So put the name of your county. And I'll show you a video if you want. Actually, it's on YouTube. One of my videos shows you a report that came out that shows these people get like 100% more money for vets than anybody else. So that's where you want to start. People who have a better batting average than anybody else. Okay, where do I get money for my crazy health issues and my student debt? Okay, we talked about student debt easier. And crazy health issues. Okay, there's a couple things on health that you should be aware of. There's a lot of programs that if you can't pay for health care, there's so many programs out there now with sources. It takes a little time. You may have to wait and things like that, but you got to get the care. That's important. And it's in every county. It just takes time. Gosh, I mean, members, you just mentioned you need health, dental, or pet finances for healthcare, and I'll send you all the programs for your state. Student debt we covered. Oh, also, there's nonprofit organizations I have in that report that will fight your healthcare bill for you. I mean, this healthcare business is it's terrible in our country. And because they make so much goddamn money, and it's not going to change. When people make a lot of money, that means they lobby and don't want it to change. What do you know about Lutheran grants? I think it's a scam. I get that stuff in my YouTube video all the time. I wouldn't go anywhere near them, but that's a biased opinion. I tried to figure it out. When I see their stuff, it's all smoke and mirrors as far as I could tell. And it's not real people. There's a very good Lutheran nonprofit organization that probably they're playing off of. So if you need help, they have very good nonprofits, but that's not a nonprofit. They're saying they're giving grants. And the same way what this guy says about what the government sends you checks. I mean, that can be true, but I don't see the programs I knew that actually do that he doesn't even talk about. So I don't know what that was talking about. I mean, it's hard for me to badmouth anybody selling government information because they could say the same about me. But all I know is I've been doing this 40 or 50 years. I can't find anyone else that's even saying something that's real. I mean, these people know how to market. They know how to market a lot better than I do. He didn't speak to anonymous. I don't speak to anyone. I don't know what you're talking about. Any grant for remodeling a home? Yes. And as a member, I show you step by step how to find all the grants in your area. I mean, here's where you go. You go to your state, in your state housing authority. Okay. So you want to go there. You go to your city. You go to your county. You go to the nonprofits. And you go to the federal. So there's five places there. And then there's other nonprofits, people like rebuildingtogether.org. That's a group, rebuildingtogether.org. But wherever you are in this country, there's got to be a dozen, 2 dozen. Now, they all have different requirements. That's what you have to do is find all of them and start knocking on every door. All I need is $1 million grant. Well, good for you. People get them. I don't know if you will, but people do. TV grants for minority education program. That's a possibility. Now, all these things are legitimate things to do. It's going to take effort. You may or may not get it, but that's true with everything in life. And if you don't want to take that risk, then I don't know. To me, you give up life or do nothing. The fun part is try and tell you the truth. That's why you got to choose things you really want to do. I called SMB Development and Career One Stop, and they both told me I couldn't help me with a grant because they don't do them. Where should I go to get help with operating a business? Well, that's too different. I see. Small minority business, is that SMB? Never ask for a grant. Don't go calling people up and asking for money. That's your biggest problem. Yeah. Because you need help start a business. They have a shitload of stuff that help you start your business, but you're saying what you want. Okay. Nobody in the government says, well, let's build a program for Mr. Williams. I know he's out there and he wants to start a business. So we're going to vote to have this program for exactly what Mr. Williams does. No, you can't do that. Because nobody votes for those programs for Mr. Williams. What you have to do is find out what's there and use it. So you call up those programs, and the One Stop can be business. And see what they have. It depends on they have a number of programs at the One Stop. One, they have training money grants. So you can get training money to train yourself or your employers. 2, they have extended unemployment if you're starting a business. It depends on where you live. Some of them have it, some of them don't. 3, they have programs where you get money if you hire somebody. And it goes on and on. 4, you could train other people to do something and get paid for that from the One Stops. You have to go and find. So this is, hey, I have a business. I want to know how you can help me and what kind of programs are available. That's what you do. And then you take it home and think about it. In other words, see, to me, going to a government agency, say, I want a grant, that's sort of like, hey, asking somebody to go out tonight because you want to go to bed. Maybe you get lucky once in a while, but that's not the way to approach it. A kid's TV, yes, that's true. Let's see. How about a grant to fix my house? Yes, I just mentioned that. A lot of fix-up money. Some of it, or maybe a lot of it, the grant money is income-oriented. So you can't make it depends on where you are, and everyone's could be, 50,000, could be 30,000. Depends on where you are. But low interest loans, forgivable loans, Those kinds of things are there too. That's why don't ask for a grant. You want to ask, hey, what kind of financial assistance is for home fix-up? If you ask for a grant, you're going to miss the forgivable loans. See, because they have loans out there, and it depends on where you live. It's different all over. So they have loans out there that say, okay, if you live in the house, you don't have to, for 5 years, you don't have to pay it back. Yeah, stuff like that. Okay, now see, for those kind of programs, if you're a member, I show you how to find it where you are, because it's different everywhere. I can't just say, oh, here's the program for that. And it's over. No, there's gazillion programs. But see, I've researched this so much, I know exactly how to find them where you are, and that's what I teach you how to do. Okay, good advice. Okay, guys, I think the old guy has to give up. Okay, and I'll see you soon. And what's the cost of becoming a member? $20 a month. Cancel anytime. And if you think I ripped you off, I'll give you your money back. Don't worry. And www.free.lesgo.com/LesGoHelp. Okay, do we have some more student? Oh, here's two more I did. How to get a free report that explains there's new laws that gives government money to real estate investors. That's right. I covered that in the last video too. And where do I get money for home improvement? We had two of those there. See, there's samples of the kinds of things I get, from members every day. And if I don't answer you in two days, you just yell at me. Let's go. Where the hell are you, you old fart? Yeah. And I mess up a lot, and I don't mind you yelling at me, because that's the only way you got to get known. And I want to help you. Okay, Rita, thank you so much for saying that. Let me know if I can help you. Okay, I got 20 more years to do this. Okay, guys, what am I going to look like in 20 years more? You're like a little prune. I don't know. We'll see. Take care.